Good morning, students of standard 6. Welcome in day 16. As you know that in day 15 I have solved all the questions from your exercise from your main science book. Okay, today I am going to solve some questions from your other science book, science workbook. Okay, so kindly request to you all, please sit with pen and notebook and your other science book, science workbook, and turn page number 75. Okay, and try to see page number 75 to 78. Okay, there is two practice sheet 1 and 2. I have solved some questions and you will solve rest of the question in your CW copy. Okay, so let us see. Science, turn page number 75, science workbook, practice sheet 1. Question number 1, give two examples of each. Conductors, you can easily give two examples of conductors. Insulators also. Things that run use electricity, that means you have to give the two examples that runs using electricity. Okay, fan works on electricity, and TV. Okay, things that run on cells, toy and wall clock. Okay, these are the two examples which is things that run on cells. You will do it by yourself. Now question number 2, fill in the blanks. Number A cell has terminals. I have told you that two terminals, so you will put here two terminals. Number B, an electric bulb has also two terminals. Okay, two terminals. C, in an electrical cell, current flows from the positive terminal to the negative terminal. I have already done this question in your science book. Okay, positive terminal to the negative terminal. Question number D, if the filaments of the bulb breaks, then the bulb is said to be fused bulb. So you will write there fused bulb. Okay. Number E, metals are conductors of electricity. Okay, you will fill here conductors of electricity. Now let us see question number 3. Now students, see question number 3. Rewrite the false statement correctly by changing the words in capital letters. Okay, see question number 1. The bulb gives the light when the terminal glows. That means capital letter is used here, wrong words. You will correct this capital letters. Okay, so the bulb gives light when the filament glows. Okay. Number B, plastic is a conductor. Plastic is an insulator. Okay. The metal cap of a cell is the negative terminal. Metal cap of battery of cell is positive terminal. So you will correct this. The metal cap of a cell is the positive terminal. The metal disc of the cell is the positive terminal. Metal disc, lower terminal. Okay, negative. The metal disc of the cell is the negative terminal. Okay, and the last question is, electric current flows in an open circuit. You will correct this. Electric circuit flows in a closed circuit. Okay, now let us see question number 4. Now students, see question number 4. Study the circuit diagrams given below. In which of them will the bulb will glow? Give a reason to support your answer. There are 4 figures. Okay, A, B, C, D. There are 4 diagrams in each question. Question in A, question in B, question B, C, and in question D. Okay, you have to check where, in which condition bulb will glow or not, and give to your correct reason why bulb is glow or why bulb is not glow. Okay, so you will do by yourself in question A, B, and C. In there is some reason, maybe wire is broken or circuit is not properly completed. Okay, so bulb will not glow. But in D I have solved here. This, see there, this is positive terminal of the cell is connected with the positive terminal of the bulb, and negative terminal of the bulb is connected to the negative terminal of the cell. So bulb will glow. Okay, bulb will glow, and the reason is because the positive terminal of the cell is connected to the positive terminal of the bulb, and negative terminal of cell is connected to negative terminal of the bulb. Students, so you will do question A, B, C by yourself. Okay, and give the reason. Now students, let us see practice sheet 2. Students, see practice sheet 2, question number 1. Write the scientific terms. Okay, here I have solved question A and E. You will solve by yourself question number B, C, D. Okay, of 1. See question number A device which has chemical energy stored in it. So you will write there one word for this sentence. Okay, answer is cell. Question number E, a material that does not let current pass through it. Answer is insulator. Okay, now see question number 2. Write whether the following are insulator or conductors. Air, insulator. B, graphite, conductor. C, cotton, insulator. D, gold, conductor. E, copper, conductor. F, plastic, insulator. Now let us see question number 3. Students, see question number 3. Answer the following questions. Question A, what is a switch? I have discussed so many times, so you will write by yourself. Okay. Question number C, A, B, define electric current. Answer is the rate of flow of charge is called electric current. Okay, the rate of flow of charge is called electric current. Question C, why are electric wires made of copper? Answer, copper is good conductor of electricity, so electric wires are made of copper. Question number D, why are electric wires covered with plastic? Answer is, plastics are insulators and it protects us from getting electrical shock when touch the wires. Okay, so electric wires are covered with plastic. Now let us see next question. Students, here I have not solved question number E, F. I have solved B, C, D, and I have not solved question A, E, F. Okay, you will solve this question by yourself. Okay, so let us see question number G. Why should you never join the two terminals of the electric cell without connecting them through a switch and a device like a bulb? That means you will not directly connect with the positive terminal to the negative terminal of the battery or cell. Why? Okay, answer is, we should never join the two terminals of the electric cell without connecting them through a switch and a device like a bulb, because it loses its chemical stored in it. You know, any cell contains chemicals energy stored in it. Okay, when you connect positive terminal and negative terminal of the cell directly with the wire, then it loses its chemical which is stored in it. Okay, now question number 4. Distinguish between the following. This is long question. Distinguish between the following. There are two questions, question A and B, and this is I have done in your exercise question. Okay, so you will do by yourself. Question 1 A is, you will differentiate between insulators and conductors. I have explained, I have solved such type of questions. Okay, so you will do this question by yourself, insulators and conductors. And the question B is complete and incomplete circuit. That means you will justify, you will differentiate between complete and incomplete circuit. Complete circuit means closed circuit and incomplete circuit means open circuit. That means you will differentiate between open circuit and closed circuit. Okay, I have already taught you about closed and open circuit, so you will differentiate by yourself complete and incomplete circuit. Okay, now question number 5. In question number 5 it is given that there are two boxes and you will draw the diagram with the help of wires, bulb, cell and switches. Okay, there are 4 things and you have to draw. Number A, complete circuit. Okay, number 2, incomplete circuit. That means in the first figure you will draw complete circuit. That means you will close all the paths with wires. Okay, all the electrical equipments with the wires. And in figure in B, incomplete circuit, that means you will break the wires any side. Okay, then it is called incomplete circuit. So students, today I have solved all the questions of practice sheet 1 and 2 from your science workbook. Okay, Now it's time for your homework. So write down your homework. Students, this is your homework for day 16. Today I have given only one question. Question 1. Do rest of the questions of practice sheet 1 and 2 which I have not solved. That means you will practice on that question which I have not solved of practice sheet 1 and practice sheet 2 questions. Okay, in some question I have told you that do yourself, do your by self. Okay, so you will do such type of questions from your science workbook. Okay, students, today's class is over. Thanks to all of you for watching me. Have a nice day.